I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on what I've been up to lately. I've just come down for a fish today. Weather's not going to be too great. It's supposed to be raining from 1 o'clock onwards. We've had really bad weather lately, so it's sort of slowed up the hunting a bit, but I've still been getting out in the gaps anyway. Got a lucky pig the other day and a couple of deer, so I'll upload those videos as well. Just went to Rotorua last week and picked up this thing here. So I'll show you around. It's made in Rotorua. Let's fold this up. Yeah, pretty cool. It's a camper. It's lockable. So yeah, made in Rotorua, and it's actually designed by Deer Colour, an old guy Hilton, and I met him at the factory the other day. He got a bit of a factory tour when I picked this thing up, and they were just putting some windows and stuff in it for me, and so I went for a bit of a shop around Rotorua and Hamels and stuff like that. But yeah, so looking forward to getting this thing out and about. It's pretty bloody cool. So just got the 4 anchor points on there. I just took the chute in for a Warrant of Fitness check yesterday, so I just slid this camper, this pod, slid it off onto my deck at home, and then just put it back on just now, just to come down here. I took it out fishing the other day down at Waipapa Dam, and it started pouring down rain, so I jumped in the back of the camper there and had some lunch and stuff in there, and yeah, it's pretty bloody brilliant idea. This sort of weather like this, I hate camping in the rain with a tent, so this thing, I looked at the tents that go up on the roof, rooftop tents, fold out ones, and the price of them, didn't really like the price for what you get, and I thought at the end of the day it's just a tent on a roof, and I wanted something a bit more solid, so yeah, this is the next option. There's actually quite a lot of room in here. That's just a single mattress in there. I've ordered another mattress. I've ordered some lights that I'm going to put up in here as well. It's got 2 vents up the top there, just on that top of that shelf. That vent there opens up for a bit of a sunroof. Got vents on the side. I've seen some people online talking about these, and they were worried about condensation, but I spent quite a bit of time on this. I spent one night in it already, and no condensation, so yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually starting to rain again now, so I'll bloody get out of the rain. Just down at the Mangakino lakefront at the moment. I went up the river here, well, what day was that? Sunday. Went out in the boat on Sunday, and it was quite nice weather, nice sunny day. And when we came back, I was coming back along the edge of the shore here, just off the weed bed, and seen some good sized trout, so that's why I come down today. But not looking forward to fishing in the rain, but yeah, might just have some lunch in here. Bought some noodles to cook up in the gas cooker, so might do that in between showers of rain. Hopefully it's not setting in for the day, because I want to take the dogs for a run. But yeah, I'll show you this pod once I've got all the lights and stuff in there, and yeah, like I say, designed by Deer Colour, and it's all plastic on the inside, insulated, and like he was saying when I picked it up, he said, oh, he just designed it to be able to chuck a deer or whatever on the back too, and you can just rinse it out when you get home because it's plastic. So yeah, it's quite brilliant design really, and like I say, easy to put on and off for the back of the ute. Done it on my own, so you don't need 2 people to do it. I looked at getting a caravan, and there's some pretty rough old caravans around in the $3,000 to $4,000 for a rough one. So no, and then it's going to take up half the bloody lawn, so wasn't too keen on that idea. Camper van, out of the question for me with my budget. So these pods here, they start at $1,500 for the basic pod. If you want the extra vents and stuff put in, and the windows and stuff like that, that's extra. So this, I think this one here was about $3 all up, and yeah, so it's pretty bloody cool. I'm looking forward to using it. I'm going to be taking it in Desert Road. If you see me out and about with it and you want to have a look, just shout out and I'll show you around, give you a look inside and that. And like I say, I've ordered some stuff, ordered some pouches actually to stick onto the sides to put my cell phone and stuff in, and yeah, whatever. And I ordered 6 lights that I want to put up in here as well, rechargeable lights. Yeah, pretty good little setup. Seats sort of arrangement on both sides. This plywood, there's 3 plywood slats. They go in here, you just push them right forward, give yourself more space during the day or whatever, and then obviously fold them out into the bed at night time. So the mattress I've ordered goes the full width of it, so plenty of room for 2 people. Yeah, just trying to think what else to say. It's like I say, I'm out of the rain now, just sitting in here, and it's starting to get heavier and heavier, so not looking forward to camping in the tent when it's raining, because you've got to pack the tent up and put it into a bag all wet, and then sort it out when you get home and dry it out. This thing here, you just get home and it's just ready to go. It's just on the back, so it's waterproof as. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty miserable grey day out there today. Yeah, like I say, I'll upload their video, or the videos of the deer I just shot, and I got a lucky pig. I didn't get the footage of the pig when I was running down the road, but I just went to check trail cameras, and one of my trail cameras was stolen. The other one had a few deer on there. I uploaded a few photos of that. There was a hind, or a couple of hinds, coming out every night. So it was pretty good to see. And yeah, the second camera that had been stolen, and I got back to the ute, and we just started to drive off, and my brother says, oh, there's something running down the road. So I jumped out with a BSA 222, and there was a pig trotting down the road coming straight at us. So I actually laid down in the centre of the road and just waited for it to get closer, and shot it from about 30 or 40 metres. So yeah, front on for a headshot, and that's gone to an old guy here in Mangahino for his 80th birthday party coming up. Yeah, so I'm not looking forward to this rain for the rest of the day, but yeah, hopefully you like this footage I upload. Got an easy deer, seen a nice stag coming out, and went back to the same spot, and then seen another 2 deer, seen a hind and a yearling, and I decided to shoot the yearling because it's easier to carry, tastier meat and easier to carry. So tricks of the trade when you're getting older, and plus the hind's got a fawn in it, and it'll be multiplying. Not that I'm usually fussed too much about that. There's so many deer around at the moment. They actually need a bit of a cull out on some places, but yeah, I don't know what the acoustics is like in this thing for this video, but we'll soon see anyway when I've uploaded this, see what it's like. The rain's really setting in now, so I'll just eat my noodles once the water's ready to go, and have a few more casts, and then bugger off home, I think. And if it settles down this afternoon, I'll take the dogs out for a run. I did take the dogs out to Waihora Lagoon a few days ago, and there's not a hell of a lot of sign out there. Heaps of birds, like the bird life out there was wicked. And so people that say no, the 1080 wiped them all out, well, I don't think they've actually been out there for a look, because there was a hell of a lot of birds. Didn't really see many deer marks around, or pig sign, but Willow did chase a deer, or what I suspect is a deer, 1.3 k's. She chased that, and gave it a good hurry up anyway, and she actually got by the edge of the farm, and I beeped her back on the collar, just give her the tone a beep on there, and that's enough for her to turn around and come back. So she backtracked all the way. It was pretty good. But yeah, that was quite a good run for her anyway, 1.3 k's chasing something, and I had the two pups with me. I made them run through the ford. There's 4 fords we can drive through. A couple of them are fairly deep, or for the pups anyway, and they had to swim across. They didn't like going across the first couple of times, but by the end of it they're not too bad. They gave a couple of whimpers and then just jumped in and got wet, so yeah, that was pretty cool to see. And they get used to the crossing that water eventually. That was their first time really crossing creeks, so yeah. Chased a few pigs around with the dogs the other day, got a couple of runs, but pretty gnarly blackberry. I wasn't expecting to catch a hell of a lot in there. Yeah, so yeah, it was a good trip over to Rotorua the other day. Went into Hamill's and a big hunting and fishing store over there. Bumped into a few people that recognised me from YouTube, so it was pretty cool talking to them. Yeah, so Johnny Hose from over that way, haven't seen him for a few years around Mangakino here, so it was good to bump into him again, and he's still hunting heaps. Hunting Kaingaroa by the look of it. He added me to Facebook, and yeah, see him getting a pig in Kaingaroa on the weekend. That was pretty good. No blackberry there in that video either, so that was a nice easy one for him, catch it out in the open. Those are the best ones to get. But yeah, so I'll have me noodles now and let you watch the rest of the video. Jamie one. Lost signal. Where that big straight line is on there, that's where I lost signal and picked it up again out towards the edge of the farm. But she's on her way back on a different line, so 626. Never know, something might come through here. Stay ready. Yeah, pretty sure that was a deer. That willow just chased back there, out to 1.3 k's. So I just beeped her back when she got right up by the edge of the farm out there. So don't want her running out on the paddocks, especially during lambing time. Yeah, so just a bit of a hoon round on a deer. Don't really like them chasing those deer at all, but it happens. And I don't give her a shock unless I'm 100% sure that it was a deer, because sometimes it's not. Even when you think it is a deer, pays not to shock them in case it was a pig. But I'm pretty sure it was a deer, because otherwise Nelson would have gone as well. He's pretty, well, shit proof is the word they use. The pig dogs that don't do things they're not supposed to do. He has his downsides as well. He's a bit of a moody bugger at times, but pretty good indication of that there's not a pig there. And saying that, Willow's gone off and grabbed pigs before and had one squealing, and she got a bit of a poke in the face from one, and he was still out on the road and hadn't gone in. So it's like I say, I don't shock unless I know it's a deer, and I'll give her a bit of a, actually give them a beep first. And if that doesn't work, the vibration, try to do the least possible way of doing it. And if that doesn't work, then the zap. It's only a small electric shock too, just gives them a bit of a tickle up, and then they usually learn their lesson pretty quick. As you can probably tell from this clip, I was pretty close. There's actually about 36 metres range when I spotted the stag with the handheld. Well, I seen him from further back and then got up pretty close. It was a very cold, windy night, and I actually let the stag go. I've seen him 6 times earlier, and just let him go each time. The conditions were quite right that night. I didn't want to shoot him because it was going to start pouring down rain, and I didn't really feel like carrying him out in the rain. At this time of year, it's still not unusual for them to have their hard antlers on. Won't be long before he drops those off and then starts to grow the velvet, and no doubt I'll see him again when he's growing velvet. You'll see how shaky this bit of video here is. I was standing holding that rifle up and the deer's 100 metres away roughly, and then you'll see it go steady when I've put the bipod down. Hopefully soon my new shooting stick arrives from Australia. Just ordered the other day and it's on its way. It's on the post now. Hopefully get some steadier footage filming with that, especially in the conditions where I have to shoot over top of scrub and branches. The shooting stick will come in handy, and it's actually a 5-in-1. You'll see that in a future video. While I was filming this hind, you'll see her look up at me, and the yearling off to the side of her had just sort of spooked and caught the edge of my wind, I think, and went on high alert and started to head up that fence line a bit. And I thought long and hard about shooting the hind. You'll see me holding on the neck on the hind, and ended up decided to take the yearling as it's easier to carry and it's better to eat as well.